President Trump is headed to Asia for key trade talks. Russia is facing new sanctions, and the government is still shut down. But what story has the press corps preoccupied? None other than the White House ballroom.
The ballroom, first of which will probably be several questions about this today, I imagine.
Is it a big story?
It seems that way.
In July, the White House said that it would cost $200 million. Yesterday, the president said $300 million. Is $300 million now the operative figure, and why did it go up by so much?
Is there like an official name? Like, are we calling it the Trump Ballroom?
Is the president looking at any other renovations or significant kind of projects here at the White House?
Let's bring in former White House press secretary and host of Saturday in America, Kayleigh McEnany. How do you maintain your patience when you're answering these questions like this?
It's very difficult. I remember one briefing I had. We're in the middle of a once-in-a-generation pandemic, right? COVID, pretty significant story. And they asked every question about Confederate flags. And I remember doing a tally during the briefing, just on my notebook. Tally, 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 tally. And at the end, I said, you've asked me X number of questions about this, but no questions about crime that has hurt young children in cities. So it can be deeply frustrating. Caroline did a fantastic job with that. She brings receipts, she brings facts, she brings figures, and the press badly needs them.
Yeah, as do you always. And I love this now. The press is suddenly, and Democrats as well, have suddenly become the great protectors of history. They want to protect all of our historical artifacts, like, I don't know, the monuments that they spent years encouraging wild rioters to tear down. Now, the White House is the most sacred building that has to, we can't alter any bit of it.
It's right. And a lot of that happened during the 2020 riots. Again, when I was there, and I remember these statues that they were attacking and tearing down, they even defaced a Mahatma Gandhi statue. And I'm like, what point are you trying to get across here? And now all of a sudden you care deeply about history.
When they decided to pull down or try to pull down the Lincoln statue in Lincoln Park on Capitol, that's when I was like, okay, I'm missing the script here.
Yeah, you've lost the plot when you're attacking Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, and of course, the truth is that the White House has been under lots and lots of renovations over the years. Most famously, or most importantly, most significantly, Harry Truman completely gutted the White House during his presidency.
Yeah, I mean, look at these images. They're striking. This is called, as Caroline said, demolition. And you do demolition in order to rebuild bigger, greater, and better. And who better to do that than the guy who built the New York City skyline, President Trump. Those are horrific pictures. They're hard to look at, but look at what came on the other side of them, construction and renewal. Yeah,
and I suspect that, there's talk that this will be done by 2029 or something like that. I'm thinking he's going to get it done ahead of schedule and under budget.
It's funny. I thought that, too. I'm like, he's going to get it done in order to use it.
Right, exactly.
This is going to be long before 2029.
He's highly motivated.
Correct.
Okay, so what else have we got coming up on Saturday night?
So we have a lot of good stuff. Representative Josh Gottheimer, of course, he's a Democrat, and I want to know what he thinks about Mamdani in the wake of Hakeem Jeffries' endorsement. He has said he should join the Socialist Party. And then John Fetterman, I am thrilled. He is one of those rare folks in Washington, as you know, Charlie, who bucks his own party, and with reckless, disregard for what that means for him and his future in said party.
And, of course, willing to pay a price, not concerned about it. And, of course, Pennsylvania has always been home to a lot of senators who are willing to sort of play that game. But he does it more fearlessly, I feel like, than anybody else.
He speaks truth, and there's an authenticity about him all the way down to the way that he dresses. And I think voters very much appreciate the authenticity, which is why he was plus 11 in the poll that I looked at in approval.
And Lord knows, I mean, the Democrat Party needs some truth brought to it. Kayleigh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, everyone. I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kayleigh McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.